manual jack for this OneAcademy Zoom call. Our founder, Dr. Rucha Ignatova, has said that we learn today to lead tomorrow. What is OneAcademy? OneAcademy is an innovative e-learning platform covering a broad range of financial areas, including such topics as financial analysis, asset management, forex, the stock exchange, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and much, much more. Our mission, that is, should you choose to accept it, is to provide our students with the guidance and educational materials needed to achieve financial literacy. OneAcademy was developed by financial experts and academics. It is highly structured, easy to understand. You learn at your own pace and can be part of the future of global financial reset. Our intention is to give you a unique sense of understanding and facts which you can use to enhance your knowledge and daily lives, as well as promote our core product, that is OneAcademy, and the benefits of our ecosystem. I encourage you to take copious notes to assist you in your quest to become certified, knowledgeable, and wise business leaders and money managers. It's a beautiful day, people of the world of cryptocurrency. It's a beautiful day in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. The birds are singing, the breeze is blowing, the sun is out shining bright. And today is our Deal Shaker Day in our OneAcademy Lunch and Learn Zoom calls. And our featured presenter is none other than the captain of our Deal Shaker here in Trinidad and Tobago. His name is Mr. Eric Alvarez. A short bio on him: he is a former police officer, father and husband, of course, happily married, One Life member since 2016. He is the CEO of Sunlight Studios. That is an audio-visual production business. And as I said before, he's captain of the Caribbean Deal Shaker development team. He has a passion for this business, has contributed high value, doing a lot of work in the Deal Shaker platform. So people of Trinidad and Tobago, help me welcome your presenter for today, Mr. Eric Alvarez. Take it away, sir.
Thank you, Brother Noel. I'm listening to the introduction and I'm trying to figure out who exactly Noel is talking about. Thank you very much. I'm humbled by the introduction. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure for me to share whenever I have to share on Deal Shaker. So I want to say thanks to the OneAcademy team for again giving me this invitation to come share with you on a Tuesday. So what we want to look at today, of course, we understand that there is always a variety of people who view these webinars. We have members of our community. We have people who will be seeing it for the first time. So we always try to bring some sort of balance. So at times, we may tend to focus on the internal community and show them what is available, what they can access. And then there are times we would do a complete expose for brand new people who have no idea what this Deal Shaker thing is about. You probably heard some friend talk about it, or you saw something online. But today I want to show you what exactly is Deal Shaker and how you can benefit from it and from its use, both as a merchant and as a customer or a buyer, a purchaser. So let me just share some stuff with you quickly. So today we're talking about Deal Shaker. So I have a couple of videos lined up as well to help me properly illustrate. But let's take a look at this, because what I wanted to understand is that Deal Shaker is an interactive e-commerce hub. Our company, One Life, and by extension, OneAcademy, and by extension, Deal Shaker, is available in over 190 countries around the world. So that means persons in you're talking about cross-border payments, you're talking about bridging the communication gap with different languages and all that kind of stuff. And DealShaker has been successfully doing that. Of course, with some challenges. No system is 100% perfect. And especially when it's young, you must have challenges. But yet with all the challenges, it has been able to help make life easy for a number of people across the globe. So we want to delve in that a little bit. And what we need to understand is that just like everything else, DealShaker is designed to capitalize on the current digital trends. And of course, that means, well, let me just show you the videos and you will get the picture as we go along. All right, so let's take a look at this. All right, hold 1 minute for me. I just got my screen sharing up. Nice. All right. Okay, so can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay, lovely. Okay, lovely. All right. So let's take a look at this.
We are getting a feedback though.
Okay. All right, let me do this again.
Digital innovations in the payment industry started over 15-16 years ago.
I'm not hearing
It started
audio.
mainly with the mobile phone makers starting to figure out whether phones can be used as wallets and
Are you all hearing the audio?
payments.
Yes.
Okay.
Through our research, we started to track how those changes were happening based on the NFC technology, the near-field communications technology. But unfortunately, that market was delayed for a long while due to the power struggles between different makers, such as telecommunications companies and the banks themselves. So in the meantime, other gadgets such as wearable payment technologies or rings that you can pay with have started to come to market. And at the same time, there's also payments based on selfies, Bluetooth technologies, and even ringtones. Mobile payments are still happening because of Apple Pay and the rivals. So it will be about what is the most comfortable technology for consumers to wear or to put on or to put in their pockets, whatever it may be, to move forward. 95% of people who have been part of pilots actually say that they would continue to use these technologies. So people are ready. At first, they're a bit concerned about whether this is safe, but as long as the device can be locked to them or can identify them through fingerprint or some other technology, this is the way to go forward. These innovations are important because we, at the end of it, don't want to be counting our cash and giving our coins in order to make payments. So there's for sure a future for a cashless society because it both is more convenient for the customer, but it also saves a lot of money for businesses. There's no person on earth that doesn't make payments. So from that point of view, I think this is going to be a revolution in society, both in terms of the technologies that we use, but also the regulation in terms of who owns the data for payments, for example, is going to be a huge issue in the future.
Cash has been the dominant payment system for hundreds of years, but cash has its flaws. If it's lost, stolen, or destroyed, there's no way to get it back, and it's easy to hide. so it can be used for all sorts of criminal activities. So, for almost as long as there's been cash, there's been a dream of the cashless society. Recently, we've seen an explosion of innovation in payment, and it seems that the dream of a cashless society may finally be within reach. But these new systems all have barriers to use. They may require a smartphone, a bank account, a good credit score, and they aren't free. Cash has been around for so long for good reason. It doesn't require any complicated technology, it protects your privacy, there's no data trail, and it's free to use. It's a public infrastructure for everyday payment. So, the challenge for designers of new payment systems will be to invent solutions that serve the public interest, that do the things cash does well as the things cash doesn't.
So the challenge has been for the last few years, how can we come up with a system that essentially benefits the masses? That's basically what they say.
Eric, we're hearing your voice twice. Eric, we're hearing your voice twice.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Let me see why that. Why that is? Hold on, let me stop share for a little bit. Any difference?
Yes.
Okay. It's so.
All right. Okay, no problem. So the challenge has been, how can we come up with a system that basically facilitates the masses, the grassroots, as we would call them. And so over the last decade or so, these are just some of the different types of payment systems that have been developing all over the globe. The most recent, you have things like Apple Pay, Android Pay, Google Pay. Of course, we know MasterCard and Visa and all those stuff. We know about PayPal and those kinds of things for years. But all of these things have one central factor that I want us to show. And this is why DealShaker differs from anything else that you would have come across in terms of payment. All of these systems still has to be tied back to cash. Any student of finance will understand that cash loses value over time. If you follow the OneAcademy calls during the week, you would hear that being stressed upon every so often. But that's one of the simple reasons this thing that we call cryptocurrency, which we focus heavily on, came into being, because the cash that we use constantly is losing value every day. So therefore, as the lady said in the video, who benefits from this whole process of going digital? It has to come back to the customers and the merchants. Definitely the banks won't benefit from this. That's why they don't like it. Because you're talking about putting power back in the hands of the average people. So all of these systems have been designed to work with a simple smartphone. And in some cases, you don't even need a smartphone. You can use what we call in Trinidad a Me Too, one of those old analog phones, that you don't even have a browser on it. But all you could do is send text messages and calls. The M-Pesa system, which interestingly was actually launched in 2008, which is around the same year when cryptocurrency was launched. What a story. I started to do some research on that. But the M-Pesa system, which was created in Kenya by a company named Safaricom, which is an offspring of Vodafone. And they came up with a system of using a simple phone, sending money like a text. And of course, they have millions of customers, and now you can walk into a store simply using your phone and pay for goods and service. In China, they have something called Wechat. Wechat is like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and PayPal, all rolled into one. So they communicate just as you would on WhatsApp, but then in the same app, they would jump in, go to a store, place an order, buy something right from the comfort of their cell phone. And this is what we want people to understand. So let's come to Deal Shaker, which was born in February 2017. And again, going on the same philosophy of all those platforms before, how can we make something that is easily accessible to the masses, where they can use a simple cell phone and be able to get acquire goods and services and pay right there and then without having to touch cash. So just like any of the others, Verizon, you have Apple Pay, you have Wechat, we have Google Pay, even PayPal or any of the others, you must have an account. An account is simply a chronological register of everything you do on the site. They must be able to track it back to somebody, to know who did what and when and why. So just like anything else, in fact, the phone that you're using, you had to create an account with the telephone service to be able to get the phone and to be able to do what you do. So an account is simply that. There's nothing fancy about it. So just as you would with Amazon, with eBay, or any other shopping site, Alibaba.com, you have to also create an account. So on Deal Shaker, you have the facility to create an account, and so you have your username, your password, etc. And now you have the ability to do two things. You can either start existing in the community as a merchant, providing your goods and services for sale. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you will see there are several categories of goods and services that you can acquire. 1 minute, please. Yes, sorry about that. So you have several categories of stuff you can acquire via the Deal Shaker. And of course, as a merchant, those are as a customer, sorry, those will be the different categories where you can go to purchase your goods and services. The screen share thing giving me some problems, so I have to see what exactly are the slides that I have here. So I think I see what's happening here. Okay, so again, I'm just using a few videos that will quickly explain what this whole process is about. So look at this video that gives a brief overview of exactly what Deal Shaker is.
If you run a business, you should understand the importance of good advertising. Without it, people won't know about you, and therefore won't be able to buy your products or use your services. Quoting Gabriel García Márquez, a Nobel laureate, "What's not announced doesn't exist." Despite the enormous importance of advertising, it's also one of the most expensive services, even on the internet. Thanks to social networks, you've got the whole world at your fingertips. But without knowing how and where to advertise, you can spend your entire budget and reach very few people. And if you don't spend any money, hardly anyone will find out about you. Until now. Because now, the Deal Shaker online platform offers you an advertising solution which is just a few clicks away. If you run a business, you now can get more people to know about it and to access your products or services, while you will only pay for this advertising when you get your product sold. At the Deal Shaker, more than 12 million potential customers will find out about your business. In addition, it's the first online shopping platform where you can accept part of the payment in ones and become a member of the huge community of OneCoin cryptocurrency users worldwide. We are already present in 196 countries. You can offer discounts or sell your product at the full market price, and it will cost you much less than at other e-commerce platforms you can find on the internet. In addition, you will only pay for advertising once you have sold your product. But why receive payments in cryptocurrency? And what is cryptocurrency? OneCoin is a new generation of digital money. It has a community of more than 12 million users who are looking forward to buying your products. OneCoin has many advantages for electronic payments and ensures fast, easily verifiable, error-free, secure, and borderless transactions. OneCoin is bound to become #1 cryptocurrency with greater usability and payment convenience. It will be a currency for everyone. Our Deal Shaker platform was created with two main ideas: to give you an opportunity to make your business known among the members of our community, and at the same time to provide our users with a platform where to increase the usability of our currency, giving it greater value and extending its use. World markets are changing. E-commerce and online payments are defining the financial landscape. We want to get ahead of that change, and you can do it too. Are you an entrepreneur looking to offer your services? The future of your business awaits you at the Deal Shaker. Register your business for free at the Deal Shaker and advertise your products and or services to millions of community members.
Very important words by the narrator in that video. Things are changing. In the world of business, things are changing rapidly. And more so now with the current global climate, with this whole COVID-19 scenario, it makes a lot of sense to start utilizing these online digital platforms. So if you haven't been looking at it before, I think now is a perfect time for you that you should start looking at these options. So what I'm showing you, just to give you a sense of what is available, what you can do on the Deal Shaker. There's a whole range of just about every type of business opportunity, every industry is available via Deal Shaker. To the top left, this lady has been on Deal Shaker from the very start. This is a Russian pop star, and if you notice, her deals are very current and they are being sold. So she is actually accepting OneCoin for her concert performances. She's just one. There are many others. You can rent a car. You can get your home, your plumbing sorted out. You can dine at a restaurant. You can get architectural designs and, of course, full construction paid for either entirely or partially in OneCoin. What about computer classes? What about regular school courses? What about music lessons and all that? A whole heap of stuff that you can acquire. Again, just teasing you, showing you what is available, from what we call small items like jewelry, herbs and spices, fruits, vegetables, right up to big ticket item like vehicle fleet tracking devices. Full construction with heavy machinery and all that kind of stuff. You can get a whole number of stuff. One of the biggest sellers, and we have to put this in every time, because this is actually one of the biggest sellers on Deal Shaker, both new and used vehicles. Ladies and gentlemen, what you can acquire is limited only to your imagination. Now, of course, because you are able to acquire this, it means an opportunity was presented for somebody to utilize the platform for their benefit as a merchant. What are some of the benefits? One, little or no cost at all to having your stuff on Deal Shaker, having your business on Deal Shaker. Two, instantly getting a global market that you are advertising to. You heard the lady in the narration said potentially 12 million customers. That was like about 2 years ago when this video was completed. And of course, and those are people who actually have what we boast about, this cryptocurrency called OneCoin, that are shopping and looking for goods and items on Deal Shaker. More and more, when I go on the different chat groups and stuff, I'm hearing people asking about what merchants have in other countries. So people have now stepped up to start doing cross-border business. Import something from another country, import a vehicle, import some piece of machinery or whatever it may be. So it's becoming easier. And it's no different to how you would do it through Amazon or eBay. You jump on, you log in, you pay for your items, and then you make some kind of arrangement to have it shipped to you. You know, in this case, we now also have the opportunity, if the merchant is in your own country, you can simply go to them or arrange for them to come to you and deliver the goods and the services into your lap. And it's all done right here, ladies and gentlemen, using a simple smartphone. That's it. No big set of maths. Of course, this again has some benefits. Of course, no system is 100%, and this is still being developed. But one of the definite safety measures that this carries is that you don't have to worry about bandit holding you up because you have no cash on you. There are countries right now, ladies and gentlemen, that are running almost 100% cashless. Deal Shaker is designed to facilitate that kind of philosophy because, imagine you running your business whole day. You can be wide open and you don't have to worry about bandit coming to break your cash register because there's no cash. Everything goes direct to an online banking facility, for want of a word, not necessarily a bank, but a banking facility, which is our next discussion by itself, and you can get more information about that when you get into the OneAcademy. There's a difference between banking and banks, right? The M-Pesa system, for instance, in Kenya, people actually use that. When they put money on that, they don't take it off the phone. They do everything from their phone. So what does that mean? Happy campers all the way. Now you have a system that, one, unlike cash, is increasing in value constantly. Our OneCoin, ladies and gentlemen, started in 2015 at a value of only 50 cents, euro, half a euro. In just about 5 years, it has risen to a value of 42.43 euro. It has never gone down. It has increased in value 21 times. Notice I didn't say it increased in price. Price and value are not the same. Price is what you would pay for something. Value is what the thing is worth, because you could end up paying more than something is actually valued, or you can pay less than what it is valued at. So what we don't talk about the price of OneCoin because we don't buy the OneCoins. Again, when you get into the OneAcademy and you get into our courses, you will understand that you acquire coins by what we call a mining process. We participate in a mining process where we create the coins. So we don't buy the coins. But the value of our coins is now 42.43 euro. For us in Trinidad and Tobago, that's the equivalent of about 360 TT dollars. When last have you seen your paper cash increase in value? I can guarantee you have never. But I can guarantee you every year you have seen the value go down because you pay more and more for goods and services. So what does this mean? It means every time the value goes up, we pay less OneCoins for the goods and services that we are trying to acquire. So I want to close off my session because I want to give way for the merchant of the day to be able to, expatiate and do their thing. So I just want to close off with these two short videos, but take a look at this. This is Sweden, ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted to pay close attention. This piece is just about 1.5 minutes, but I wanted to pay close attention to the lady coming down to the end of this video.
The idea that banks could cooperate to kill off cash might be unthinkable elsewhere. But it's not so surprising in Sweden, where bills and coins recently constituted less than 3% of the country's domestic product. That's compared to an average across the euro area of almost 10%. Many bank branches here no longer carry hard currency. Homeless magazine vendors like Jimmy here use wireless card readers to accept credit and debit card payments.
And then I press this? Yeah.
And certain cell phone stores sport signs saying no cash accepted. But in Sweden, which printed Europe's first banknotes 350 years ago, these new technologies have not stopped the central bank from designing new notes for 2015.
This is a security feature that will be on all of them.
Susanna Gruffman may control the country's physical currency, but says she herself never carries cash.
We are quite neutral, even though we are the one who provide the society with cash. We don't necessarily say that cash is, for example, when you look at efficiency, the best payment instrument.
In a nation where ever fewer retail transactions are carried out in cash and almost everyone has access to the internet, the new kronas coming out next year may be the last ones the Swedes ever need.
That video was since 2017 or 2018, if I remember correctly. And you heard the little snicker in the gentleman's voice when he was introducing her. Even though they are the ones that are responsible for the cash in the country, she is the head of that system, and she doesn't carry cash. Think about that for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. The Central Bank of Sweden, the head of the Central Bank, who is responsible for sourcing and getting and wherever you want to put, responsible for the cash in the country, she does not use cash. And she said very plain, we will not tell people necessarily that cash is the best option to use as far as payment. I applaud the honesty of this lady. She on point, she understands the game. But let me just close off with this video. It's very short, but this is what is happening. I'll just show you a piece of it because it's 6 minutes long. We won't go through the whole thing. But this is what has been happening with Deal Shaker around the world, ladies and gentlemen. This is a store in Adelaide, Australia. And look at the excitement of not only the participants, even the store owner, where this comes. And this phenomenon is growing all over the place. So after this video, I would toss right back to our host, Mr. Noel Emmanuel Jack.
Whoa! Hello everyone! Hello all my friends and all my brother and sister in Facebook. Wow! I'm so excited, very excited. The reason I'm excited is I got something very big for you guys. Come inside, I will start give you more details. Come here guys. Hey guys, every day I got something new, and today, wow, something very big. We actually have a biggest one here, right here in Adelaide, going to accepting OneCoin at the payment. Wow, I'm so excited, but I don't want to say it. I will let one of my team members, one of my leaders come and run through it with you, let you all know all this surprise. Come here, Michael.
Hey.
Whoa, brother. Wow. Let's tell the world what's happening here.
Man, another grocery store has joined the merchant position and got on the deal shaker. This is very exciting because now we can shop here in Adelaide, a big shopping centre. So, whoa, unreal. More merchants, biggest merchant set up in Adelaide, Australia. So the most merchants at the moment right here in Adelaide. You can see in the shop, the rows of food aisles, the shelves are stacked.
So you see the excitement, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, the video is 6 minutes, so another time we could show the whole thing. But you see the excitement on people's face because that's what it is about. Because we see and understand the benefit. Those are two of our blue diamonds out in Australia, Than Duong and Michael Yu, and doing some amazing things. And as I said, this phenomenon is sweeping the globe. It is happening, not because you may not have heard about it. There's over 7 billion people in the world, so a lot of things happening. As we say in Trinidad, what haven't met you, haven't passed you yet. I'll just paraphrase for our non-colloquial people. But in Trinidad, we say, what a meteor, a pass here. Good? So it's only a matter of time. As I said, we started in 2017, February 16, and to date, we have over 125,000 merchants in 5 years, from 0 to 125. Then there's only a matter of time before we hit 500,000 merchants, 1 million merchants, or even more. As we grow in number, we grow in efficiency, and we grow in the ability to provide quality goods and services to not just our members in that sense, but by and large, to the entire world. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time, and let me hand right back over to our host, Mr. Noel Emmanuel Jack.
All right, it seems like Noel is having some technical difficulty. Thank you so much, Eric, for that wonderful presentation. I mean, it is so simple, and if people don't get that, I don't know what else they would get. So thank you so much. So we hand over, of course, every day we have a Merchant of the Day. And today, of course, is no exception, especially it being Deal Shaker Tuesday. So we would more or less turn it over. I see Emmanuel came back. So Emmanuel.
Yes, I'm back. Yes, sorry about that. Internet problem as usual. Mr. Eric Alvarez, wonderful call. Very, very good call. Fantastic. A world, a cashless world. Imagine that, you know. If you don't have cash, you're either very poor or very rich. Think about that. Think about that this afternoon. If you don't have cash, you're either very poor or super, super wealthy. Now, we feature our Merchant of the Day, Miss Denise Charles, and she's the owner. In fact, she's the chief chef, cook, and bottle washer at the Q Cuisine, a business she started years ago under the brand name Nice and Spicy. The first product offered was bottled minced smoked herring, that is fish, and this was quickly followed by Swordfish Burjow, a line of prickles, and now famous smoked herring and Swordfish Wontons with or without cream cheese. To satisfy other sectors of the market, she added a vegetarian hand pie aptly named Potato Pockets. With no formal training in the culinary arts, Denise depends on her love of great tasting food and a willingness to experiment in the kitchen. This lady has a passion for food and for pleasing your appetite. So welcome, Miss Denise Charles, as the Merchant of the Day on our Lunch and Learn Zoom call today. You can go right ahead.
Thank you so much, Noel. I am Denise Charles, and I want to say hi to all of our Deal Shaker family. This Deal Shaker is something that could put your business somewhere into the stratosphere. I started with Deal Shaker on the day that we had the expo at the Hilton. And from then, I have had so many customers, so many repeat customers who love our food. So let me introduce you to our food. We
Okay, Denise, we seem to have lost your audio.
Can someone help her?
Yes, okay. Am I back?
Yes, we're hearing you loud and clear.
Oh, perfect. So after our, what we call our signature products, which will be the smoked herring and swordfish buljol in a bottle. That's the one at the bottom there. That is a really delicious, tasty convenient food. We now have the smoked herring and swordfish wontons, the picture in the middle. Those are ideal if you're having guests, whether you're having guests or not. That is a perfect snack. It's a perfect party food. And it is, as I say, very, very delicious. We have them with and without cream cheese. We have also extended that now to add curried pigeon peas wonton. Very, very great. I'm sounding very much like somebody who says very, very all the time. But if you try our pigeon peas wontons, you yeah, because we were asked for a vegetarian option, we provided our customers with potato pockets. They are perfectly seasoned potatoes in a tortilla shell. You have your original, you have spicy, you have garlic, and you have cheesy. I would like to introduce all of my Deal Shaker people to this wonderful product. And like I said earlier, getting on Deal Shaker can take your product into the stratosphere. I have so many loyal customers who come back again and again because the food really is delicious. And as I say, I depend on my palate, which I trust intrinsically. So I'm very happy to be here to tell you about Deal Shaker, which is a must. Once you are with us, you must sell something on Deal Shaker. That will help to grow your business. That will help to put you in a unique position when
Apparently, Noel, she's having difficulty with her mic.
Yes, it seems so. She dropped off the call, or
yeah,
is she still on the call?
I'm still here, but I'm having so many problems. It keeps dropping.
Yes, the internet is giving some trouble. Yeah.
I don't know how much you heard or how much you did not hear. But like I say, I want to invite all of my Deal Shaker family to try our product, our smoked herring and swordfish wontons, our smoked herring and swordfish buljol in a bottle, our pickles, and our potato pockets. And please, please get on Deal Shaker because it will take your business to the next level, into the stratosphere. Thanks again.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you very much for being on the call despite the challenges we have with the internet and some technical difficulty. We really like to thank you for being on the call and sharing some value with us about the usability of our OneCoin on the Deal Shaker platform. And ladies and gentlemen, we are encouraging you to join the Deal Shaker platform, to join our Zoom calls every day except on Wednesday. So tomorrow we'll have our international webinar Zoom call with all our international leaders. We are inviting you to join at 9 o'clock. And also tonight we have our One Life Business Opportunity presentation taking place at 8 o'clock every single night. So we welcome you on board as well. Share this on Facebook, share it on all social media. We want to thank Eric again for a wonderful presentation, excellent presentation. Thank you, Denise, once again. And thanks to Ivan and Michelle Mark and Miriam Lazama as captain of this OneAcademy call. Also for those who are in the background helping us with technical support, Patrice James, and also our head of the network, Cordell King James. So everyone on this call, all the attendees, all the panelists, we thank you very much for being on the call. Have yourself a great day. One's out.
One's out.